time for game number 3. Let's get rolling. Okay, so that's the third game here. He has the scissor. This is a much more threatening team than the first one. He probably leads Crook, but then I can take a knockoff with my Excalibur. I don't know, what is it? Excalibur? Escavalier? I don't even know what it's called. Escavalier. It's like a cavalier basically. This is game called Age of Empires. We had these like cavaliers. That's pretty amazing. So I'm expecting him to lead with either the Zeraora or the Crook. I'll say Zeraora because he sees that there are no ground types on my side. I can't blame him. So Paok has 120 seconds left. Let's see. Let us see how this works. He's taking a lot of time to think about this. He leaves with the Tapu Bulu. It's very interesting, but I'll out whatever his. So I'll go for a nice Mystical Fire on the Crook or the Latias. I don't know, but probably on the Crook, right? So whatever it is, I'll just get some damage off on something. And with the 339 special attack, it's gonna do a bit of damage. Like I said, so it does a bit of damage. And I am going to bring in my. I don't really. I mean, does it knock me out? It does because I have like absolute crap defenses. So that looks like choice band because instead of going for the Mega Horn, I go for the knockoff on the Scrotum. Yeah, so I can get rid of it boots. Not that it's gonna do a lot. So I'll bring in my Nihilego now. Does a lot of damage. The only thing it's walled by is the Crocodile, so that's okay. He can bring it back in. He bring it back in the Crook. The Crook, like I said. So I'll bring in my Scavalier. Now, so he's not gonna go for the Earthquake, right? Because he knows that a knockoff will do a lot anyway. So he'll go for the knockoff. He'll go for the horsepower thing. So I'll just bring in. Is he choice locked in some way? I believe he is. So I'll just go for the Gyro Ball. On whatever he brings in. It's probably the Rotom. I mean, he could bring in Scizor. I don't know. He could bring in the Scizor. So should I go for the Heat Crash on the off chance that he does bring in the Scizor? But then it doesn't really. He does. So it is like what? I don't know what he's gonna go for. So I'm just gonna sack my Escavalier. I mean, it's fine. So he knocks off. So he's gonna predict my Mystical Fire and go out or something. So I still anyway will go for the Mystical Fire. So he might know that I'm slow. Does he just knock off anyway? I don't know how much is like lowest speed Scizor. So he gives me his Bulu. That's doesn't really give it to me because it's. I mean it's still. I know it's choice band again. Hell, that's not nice. So I'm gonna still take a lot from the Bullet Punch. I kinda misplayed over there. So I'll go for the Meteor Beam now on the Scizor. What does he bring in now? Yeah, on the Scizor, nice. So I don't have to worry about the what do you call it? The Bullet Punch. And if he brings in the Crook, he will be slower than me, and then he also even if he EQs me I might live because it's only super effective. So he brings in the Ladi. So I go for the Sludge Wave and deal. Nice, that's not bad damage at all. And I can now bring in my Stack Attack and go for the trick. Does he have Aura Sphere though? He might have Aura Sphere. I don't. Do they run Aura Sphere? I don't think because they have Roost and 3 attacks. So Psyshock, Draco, Mystical Fire, and Roost, I guess. Or it could even have Default. Yeah, so it has that. I'm okay with that. Even if he brings in his Crook, I was hoping he'd switch out to his Rotom. That would be really nice if it does. If he switches out to the Crook, he takes a Gyro Ball. The good news is I do have like 4 Trick Room setters still up. So he brings in the Crook like I thought. And I get the Beast Boost. So he brings in his Scrotum now, but then he knows that he dies to a Stone Edge. So what lives? Nothing really lives. If I had Stone Edge, I'd be straight away winning the game, but then he does bring in that. So What do you want to do? Can we save a trick room against any of these ones except for the Bulu? I mean, I can still live one from Bulu. I can live one. I can live one. So let's go for a Carmine. He's probably gonna volt switch out and bring in the something, I don't know. It has the heavy duty boots. Okay. So not choice lock. Does he volt switch now? If he volt switch it, if he does volt switch, it's good for me. So, or what I could do is, oh yes, I could actually, yep, let him do that. Let him do that. I don't care what he goes for. If he's really smart, he'll pull out a double. But then he's also scared because he does not want to, he doesn't want to lose his any other mon if I went for a move. He doesn't know what moveset I'm running, so there he goes. I can get off another Carmine instead of just knocking it out. So he can. I don't care what he does. He'll probably knock himself out. It's okay. Hmm. So what do we do? Do we draining kiss the Rotom? I guess we do, then we can win with the stack attacker. Or the only problem is the Tapu Bulu. And also these are Aura, so this comes in, that's fine. I can just go for the big draining kiss and hopefully live an attack because I'm also bold. So I'm at 71, I should live, yeah. I do live and that's beautiful. Go for another nice draining kiss. So now this puts me in a really good spot. I mean, he can bring in the Scrotums and he probably goes for the Volt Switch if he is a smart player. But he brings in his Bulu. That is amazing, so I can take it out. And that's GG, that's GG. That is GG. So I can just training kiss. He can go for the. Does he have nasty plot? I mean, I hope he doesn't. So I just go for trick room to be safe. Yep, I just do that, and I can just combine all the way up. Yep. Like I thought, he'd probably have the pain split or whatever. So that's okay. Just that's beautiful. And I can go for a nice training kiss. See how much it does. 47. That's okay. So Volt Switch, Overheat, Pain Split. What's his other move? Defa? He's not gonna run Nasty Plot with these moves, so yeah. How many Pain Splits does he have? 32. I have only so what I can do instead, so I get this, he'll get a lot of, he does not do that, so it's easy. GG man, GG. It wasn't looking really nice this match, but we got it.